going on, YouTubers? Good day, 775. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going over my review of the LG V20. That's the best $350 smartphone you can get right now for audiophiles and content creators. You know, content creators who like to take a lot of photos, take a lot of videos and whatnot. I'll be talking about that right in this video right here. But quick public service announcement for those who follow my channel that are gamers. Especially fans of Microsoft, Xbox One X are now up for pre-orders. The standard edition anyway, so the link, it will be down below. Okay, so I just had to put that in there real quick. But now on to the LG V20 review. I've tested this phone for the past 8.5 days, and I'm gonna give you my full review, what I think about the phone, if you should buy it or not. But the title says it all. Best $350 phone you can get right now for content creators and audiophiles. I've tested this phone out for audiophiles, okay? I have a bunch of headphones I have right here. See that? See? I got a bunch of headphones right that I tested out. These the LG V20's quad DAC that's built into the phone. If folks don't know again what a DAC is, basically it's an amplifier, and it's gonna help push your headphones to make them sound like what they're supposed to be, and it's gonna help clean up the sound a little bit, and it's gonna make your headphones sound really good. And you can get almost any pair of headphones that you have, and it's gonna almost instantly sound better when you plug them in to the LG V20. And I tested it with my Lucid Sound LS30s. These are mainly wireless headphones, but they come with a 3.5mm jack you can attach. They sound really good with them. My Skull Candy Aviators, of course. And these are the headphones that I unboxed last week along with the LG V20. What is this? Grado HD668. Okay, this is a very good, very budget-friendly standard studio monitor speakers. Like if you want to do video editing and whatnot, these are really great, especially with this phone. This is a content creator's phone. I got Action Director plug little app built in that I downloaded on my phone, and you could edit videos right from the phone. Now it's not going to be as complex as something like what do you call that, you know, Cyberlink on your PC or Adobe Premiere, but I mean, hey, it's something basic and it works. Okay, and these sound really good plugged in to the DAC of the LG V20. I mean, they pop, they're loud for what they are, and the DAC does a really good job pushing headphones like this. My what do you call that? Hyper Cloud Core headphones as well, and it does it really well. This is the thing about LG, they do audio really well. Now when it comes to speaker audio, that's another story. Their audio is kind of it's okay, but it's not perfect. The LG V20's got a single down-firing speaker right here. And again, like if I'm on my bed at night trying to watch a YouTube video, I inadvertently cover up that speaker there, and the sound gets muffled because I lay it on my chest. Or if I'm watching it like this, okay, and I put my hand here, you cover up that sound. I don't understand why cell phone manufacturers like to put speakers on the bottom. Well, I kind of do, because the LG V20's got that quad DAC down here as well. So, and the headphone jack, so it makes things a little crowded. So I guess that's the only way they could have done it. But front-facing speakers, any type of front-facing speaker would have been better, in my opinion. I think that's one of the flaws that the LG V20 has. Let's see. What else? So again, fingerprint sensor. Okay, it's fast like any other phone. Like compared to my Google Pixel, they're the same. I mean, fingerprint, it's super wicked fast. Let's see what else. Now, screen brightness. Let me take up a screen brightness. It's okay. The screen brightness, and the screen, I think it's an IPS screen. It doesn't get as pretty as something as like the Galaxy S8, S8 Plus. Those screens are like ridiculously good. Okay, but I'll never go Samsung, because the Samsung, they have their fingerprint sensor right there, right next to the camera, and I've played with a few of them, and I kept on touching the camera lens, and it's like, ooh, yeah, it's a cringy move by Samsung by sticking that fingerprint sensor up there. I'm getting off topic, but Screen wise, it's okay for an LG. That's another con, I think. And it doesn't get as bright as I'd like it to be. And especially when you go outside and it's bright, you have to crank this thing all the way up to full brightness to even see what's going on. And if you walk outside and it's like bloody sunny and you don't got the brightness cranked out, you're gonna have a hard time finding the adjustment to make the screen brighter in that bright sunlight. It'll be like, I can't see it because the screen's not bright enough, I think. You know, don't get me wrong, the screen looks good, but I just think it needs to be a little bit brighter. Let's see, what else should I talk about? And let me tell you about the UI, the user experience and the interface. LG has outdone itself. Okay, I've tested a lot of LG phones in the past, but this thing is smooth, pretty optimized for the most part. Now, not as optimized as my Google Pixel, and dare I say the Moto G5 Plus. The Moto G5 Plus is more optimized, I think, just a little. That's why this is almost the same speed. It's only like a hair faster than my Moto G5 Plus, but my Google Pixel totally blows it out of the water. I hate to say it. But normal, everyday other people that are using this phone, just normal folks who don't play with phones regularly like I do, you folks are not going to know the difference. You're not. Okay? Because I play with phones, like I play with Google, I play with HTC, I play with Samsung phones. I see a bunch of phones each week come through my hands. I played with Zite Accent 7. This kind of reminds me of a Zite Accent 7, how they optimized it, okay? It's good, but it's not the best. It's not great. And there's a little, okay, LG and Samsung are known for, like, what do they call that? Lag, okay? And the lag is still there. I hate to say it, lag is still kind of there when you touch your apps. There's like a split-second delay in opening apps, especially when you open up multiple apps and you got multiple things going on. It doesn't slow the phone down, it just lags from opening a little bit. And I tried a lot to get this thing to slow down. The only thing I could get this phone to slow down with is basically having multiple apps open and gaming at the same time. That's when you'll start to see a slowdown. But pretty much Snapdragon 820 processor is pretty powerful in this phone. And for $350, okay, you get 64 gigabytes of internal storage, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and you get that Snapdragon 820 processor. And I think the GPU, I think it's Adreno 508 or 530, one of the two. I forgot. I think it's a 530. I forgot. I'll put a subtitle thing right here, and it does fairly well. You know, when you're playing games on this thing, Android games, whatever type of Android you like to play. I like casino games. I don't know why. I love the slot machine games, and it plays it without a hitch. I mean, especially when you hit the big bonuses. I love when you get the big bonus and you think you're winning real money, but it's actually not money. Yeah, it does its job. Okay, so LG V20. It's great for audiophiles, content creators, okay? Oh, let me talk about photos, okay? Photos and video. I did some photos and videos on this phone. Let's go ahead and show them to you right here. As you can see right here, the Google Pixel and the LG V20 photos are side by side, okay? And you can clearly see that the Google Pixel's photos don't have as much light as the LG V20. The LG V20 60 megapixel camera does a great job of taking really good vibrant shots, really good, just as good as the Pixel, but it offers a slight advantage when in low light situations. That was my opinion of it. And here's some video footage. Oh, it's raining crazy. So, as you can tell from that video footage, the Google Pixel doesn't bring in as much light into your photos and your videos as, what do you call that? as much as the LG V20, and the Steady Shot 2.0, it does a pretty good job of steadying itself. Steady Shot 2.0 is working fairly well. It's a great camera. It's a great camera. It's a great video camera that's built into a phone, and I can't wait to play with the next iteration of the LG V20, the LG V30, which is coming out soon. And I think it's a mistake for LG V30 to release so late after the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, because it's gonna get crushed by the Google Pixel 2, which is coming in October 4th. So I don't understand why LG likes to do this. They like to release right next to their competition where they're gonna get stomped. That's why the LG V20 is a very underrated phone, because it released so close to the Google Pixel. The Note 7, well, the Note 7 wasn't competition last year anyway, but the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 10, they're all releasing right close to the to the LG V30. So I think it's just gonna get drowned in the list of smartphones coming out this season, especially the Google and iPhones that are coming out, still gonna be coming out soon. So, but other than that, score. Say if I were to pull a score out of somewhere, say 5 being awesome and 1 being crap, this would probably get a 4.5 out of 10. Okay, I knocked off half a point because, you know, the screen doesn't get as bright as I'd like it to be. The speaker, the down-firing speaker, that's a big con. I don't like that. I wish it was front-facing speakers. Let's see what else. Oh, and the basic, what do you call that? Standard lag on every LG and Samsung phone that's not Google or HTC or Motorola. Okay, Motorola, HTC, and Google, their lag is a lot less compared to what LG and Samsung. I don't know why. I think it's all the bloatware that's built into the LG's phones. But that's my take on the LG V20. It does everything you want it to do and then some, all for $350, all coming with pretty close to next-gen hardware. Sure, it's a year old, but it's compared to, like, if you wanted to go buy a Moto G5 Plus, which is like $300, 64GB version, 4GB of RAM, this is a better deal. Okay, I would pick this up 10 times out of 10 over the Moto G5 Plus, especially now at the current prices. And the current prices are down below. I bought this like new at $310, but prices can fluctuate. Okay, prices do fluctuate a lot, especially now that the LG V30 is going to be releasing soon. You're going to see the prices of the LG V20 drop a little bit more. So I'll leave links down to the carrier models of LG V20's Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, and Sprint, and the unlocked version on Amazon. I'll also leave a link down to swappa.com where you can pick up a true unlocked LG V20 that'll work across all carriers. Basically, you know, worry-free, because sometimes when you order from Amazon, they do send you the wrong type of phones, especially if you order the unlocked versions, because all it has is one SKU, and a lot of people like to combine them. Even though it says unlocked US and saying it will work on all carriers, some people combine that SKU and try to sell their T-Mobile versions of the LG V20, or the Sprint version of LG V20, or the AT&T version, and basically going to be SOL if you got like Verizon or US Cellular and you pick up a T-Mobile LG V20. Yeah, you're SOL. But other than that, yeah, all those links are down below. Just remember, any links that you guys click on and you guys purchase from, I do get a little kickback. I had mentioned this before in my past videos. And whatever kickback I get goes directly back into this channel to purchase more products, so I can do reviews for you folks at home. So yeah, Skadang775. I want to thank you folks for watching my video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos every few days. If you don't like this video, hit that dislike button. Let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate that criticism. Skadang775. Thanks for watching. Peace out.